Hi everyone, Denise here. If you are new, welcome. I'm going to be doing a ship with me video. My post office closes in 1 hour and I have my biggest day of sales yet to ship out. So I'm just going to start talking as I am processing my things to ship out. The first thing I sold, I thought my camera was rolling, but it wasn't. That red light on the camera is actually really important when you're trying to shoot videos, believe it or not, is a pair of Nike dry fit shorts. They're just running shorts. I sold them for $14 and these were not an offer that I sent out. What's funny is I've been trying to clear out some quote unquote stale inventory. I don't think it's fair to say that, but I've been just trying to clear out some things that have been in my closet. I considered putting my Nike dry fit shorts in the sale. I offered up to 40% off on some of the items that I really wanted to sell. But as many of you know, when you send an offer in Poshmark, you are basically forced to also offer reduced price shipping. So if you have a $14 item, you offer 40% off, and then you offer reduced price shipping, you're basically gonna walk away after Posh fees with maybe $5 for that item. So I had certain items in my closet that are already, I think, priced really fairly that I refrained from putting in the offer sale. Now, as many of you know, and which I would just like to highlight for people who may not know, you can also send an offer via a bundle, and one item can be in a bundle, and you don't have to offer any reduced price on shipping. So if you would like to offer a substantial discount, but also don't want the ding of shipping, then send it via an offer. The next thing I sold was a pair of these men's. They're basically like tan colored. All Saints is the brand. A lot of people have been talking about All Saints in the past few weeks. So these are kind of an oatmeal, not kind of, these are a light brown oatmeal denim. They do feel like a pair of jeans, but they're just in this very light wash. I had these in my closet, this is funny, for $42, and an offer came in on these for $25, and I wanna say I had already sent out an offer for $32 with reduced price shipping. And the offer that I received from the buyer was not a counter offer to the offer I had sent out. He had just found these in my closet and sent me an offer on them. Now, I would like to admit that an item that I have for $42 in my closet, I don't eagerly accept an offer such as $25 on that item. All Saints is a premium brand, and these jeans sell for upwards of $150 to $175. I thought they would sell a little bit faster than they have, but I do realize that they're a waist of 30, and they're also this cream colored denim, oatmeal. So they're just really not an item that I would say would sell as fast as a pair of their, you know, just regular color blue denim or their black denim. And it's funny because I also just sold this week my other All Saints item, which was a sweater in a bundle. So All Saints is all gone from my closet. Back to the $25. I normally would just actually not accept a $25 offer on a $42 item, but honestly, these have been in my closet. They are, I would say, a niche item. These are not appealing to the mass consumer. This is like a very particular person is looking for these pants. So I actually decided since I wasn't paying anything towards shipping, that I would accept the $25 offer on these. So now they're going to the buyer. Next up is this Yogalicious long sleeve. Gosh, this is so soft. It's just a crew neck long sleeve shirt. I would say it almost feels like a very lightweight sweatshirt. It's not fuzzy on the inside or anything, but it is just like really lovely. It's Yogalicious. A really lovely material. So this I sold for, drumroll please, $12. I know for a fact I picked this up at the bins. Yogalicious is not a substantial brand. Yogalicious is a good brand. And so when we're talking brands and tiers and pricing, I probably had this shirt in my closet for, I can confidently say, 3 months. And I had it in my closet for $18. I sent out the offer for $12, and I did pay probably $1.50 or whatever the new amount is, the $5.95 shipping. So $1.60 something in shipping towards that. After Poshmark fees, I'm bringing home about $7 on this shirt. Now, I did get it at the bins, and I actually got new stickers because I ran out of my succulent stickers. So here are my new stickers. I went with flowers. There we go. So I bought it at the bins. You know, it's like a mid-tier brand, $12 out of my closet, space in my closet for new, you know, space in my bins for new inventory, moving things out of my closet, all a win-win to me. So I'm happy with the $7 on this, or whatever I'm getting. It's like some things when you see them, I talk about this a lot. You go to the bins, you see a lot of things that aren't in very great condition. And when you see an item that is in lovely condition, such as that shirt, it's easy to say, oh, wow, I'll get that. Should I have picked that up, Yogalicious? I probably should not have picked up that shirt. That was my mistake. And so now it's gone. I don't think I would pick up that brand again from the bins, unless maybe it was a little bit more of like a crew neck or something along those, like a Athleta style, you know, asymmetrical zip up type shirt. Yogalicious really is that brand that models the majority of their styles against what's current with Athleta, Lululemon. So anyway, I would definitely see Yogalicious is a pass brand. If you see it and you think $7 is a great price to make on things, then I would say pick it up. But otherwise, if you're looking to kind of hit more of like listing $25 to $35, Yogalicious is a hard pass. The next item I got is this Basque Beret. It was actually made in Spain. It's super cool. You know, this beret, I'm gonna wrap this in a little bit more of a protective instead of the tissue paper. I did recently pick up this craft style paper. It's actually like newsprint, and it's a little bit more durable as far as shipping is concerned. So I'm gonna put this in a Tyvek envelope, but this will just protect the item a little bit better than a piece of tissue paper. I do want something a little bit more substantial for this. Back to this beret. Oh, this beret. I had it listed for like $42. Comps on it are 50, people are selling them for 70, people have them posted for 70, people have sold them for 70. A lot of people have shown interest in this beret, and the people who have shown interest in this beret wanted to pay $12 for it. I wanted to offer them maybe to pop by their local Target and buy a beret for $12. This beret is exceptional. I mean, it's Basque, it's made in Spain. Long story short, I accepted an offer on this beret and I kind of went back and forth and did not accept a previous offer of $19 on this beret from the person who bought it. I did accept a $26 offer on this beret. At the moment, I had $32 offer out to all likers on this beret with reduced price shipping. So ultimately it came down to a few dollars and I decided it's time to let it go. It's funny because I only bought this a month ago, and so I didn't have a lot of money into it, but it is an item that is a little bit more of like an heirloom type piece. And when I pick up an heirloom piece, I'm not really willing to let it go for Target quality pieces. And I think like a $14, $12, $16 offer on an heirloom quality piece is a lowball offer. So I'm gonna leave it at that. These are fancy pants. Okay, these are J. Crew, not factory or anything. These are proper J. Crew. These I called the Americana Pant because look at the print on these. Flags, birds, flowers, botanical print. I mean, well, I personally think they scream Hamptons, 4th of July. I think, let's see, I don't think I sent out an offer on these. I think someone sent me an offer for $20 and I just accepted it. So I didn't pay anything towards shipping on these. I sold them for $20. I more than likely had them in my closet for $32. So, you know, I am a person who is not eager to like take $20 for something I have listed for $30. But I will say I have, and you will see coming up, I have picked up a fair number of finds this week. I have about 25, maybe, yeah, I would say 25 new items to process and post. So I'm ready just to get some items out of my closet. These were not necessarily new stock. I had photographed these about 3 weeks ago and I had these pants in my draft and I don't know, I just hadn't posted them. They were just sitting in my draft. So I finally post them and poof, they leave my closet. They just like are gone. So, I don't know. I'm just thinking about these pants, finding these pants at the bins, and they're just so unique and cool. Like, it just delights me that these pants sold within a week of being in my closet, because honestly, if you look at them, I know lots of people at the bins that they looked at them and thought, who on earth would want those pants? But actually I saw them and I was like, these are the coolest pants. Someone is gonna love these pants. So whoever that someone is at the other side of this envelope arriving, I hope they love these pants, because I'm telling you, wherever they wear them, they're gonna be the coolest person in the room. Another short story. This shirt says Chasse. This is a brand called Yumiko. I can guarantee you would rarely find this brand, but this is what their tag looks like. You would hardly ever source this brand. This is a very high-end niche ballet, aka dance leotard company. They have the most lovely store in New York City, and that's where this shirt is from. I've talked about my daughters being dancers in the past. My daughter bought this shirt with her own money, and trust me, that is a big deal because she is very spend thrifty, and it was not cheap. So this item was a collaboration or produced on a Champion shirt. It's kind of a more fun, boxy fit. And the most important thing about this shirt, other than it being in really excellent condition, I think my daughter didn't wear it very often, is that it was no longer available to buy. So I had this originally priced at $25 in my closet. And I will tell you, I don't know how many $8 and $10 offers I got on this, but I just got to the point where it was annoying me, like how many offers. I understand, it's a t-shirt. People want to pay 10 bucks. That's completely understandable. I went to New York City and I purchased this shirt and it's no longer available and it's in great condition. Yumiko is a brand that produces $100 leotards. So the people who are seeking out Yumiko know the value of this brand. So I held out, and finally I succumbed to a $26 offer. Next up has become a Hot Topic brand. I'm gonna actually come forward and show you this. So this is the tag. This is the shirt. This is called the double plaid shirt. The company is CP Shades. And of course, I have a little story about CP Shades. So CP Shades produces all of their clothes in California. This shirt actually even has pockets and it has a different print on the inside. That's why it's called the double plaid. So CP Shades produces their clothes in California. They always have. I don't know about their collaborations with Free People, but probably made in California. So their price point has always been, I would say, high end. For me, it was high end. And a fun fact is that I started buying CP Shades in the 1990s. There was a CP Shades store, Louis, in Boulder. And the CP Shades store was off of Pearl Street. And I'll tell you the best thing about CP Shades. Let's just say we were back in 1998 and this shirt was for sale at CP Shades. It would have been at that time probably close to $88. Now they're about $128 just for like reference point. But back then that shirt would have been $78, $88. Well, once a year, CP Shades on the first of the year would have a sale. And everything in the store, it was kind of like the bins, it really was like the bins. Everything in the store would be in a cardboard box and you would have to rummage through it. So it would just say like medium on the box and you would wait in line and you would go inside the store. And here's the kicker. Say a $78 shirt. The sale was, the item would be the price of the year. So for example, if it was $19.98, a $78 shirt would cost $19.98. It was like the most amazing thing. So basically I bought CP Shades, as you can imagine, one time a year. You would just get leftovers and you would be so happy that you were able to pick up CP Shades. I used to wear it when I was teaching, so I loved picking it up at the sale. I mean, paying $78 for an item back then was like, I mean, that's a lot of money. Okay, so Fast forward to, gosh, I want to say maybe 2017 and 2019. CP Shades used to have a store in Santa Monica on Main Street. So not like near the 3rd Street Promenade, if you guys know Santa Monica. Far removed on Main Street on the Venice end of town. I went in there because they were actually having their New Year's sale, and they do it differently now, but I want to say when I bought that shirt, that came from my personal closet, and I have a number of long tunic style shirts, and I want to say they were around $32. I paid for that. I actually sold that for $32, and so I'm happy on that one. But I have owned, and I want to say collected, because I still have some original pieces, and maybe I'll do a little video on my CP Shades. I have collected CP Shades since the 90s, and I love when resellers are like, keep an eye out for this brand, CP Shades, the label's kind of weird, and it's just like, it just is, it's funny to me because it is this very small independent label made in the USA, super special stuff, natural fibers. It's like, I love, love, love that people are picking up on it, but it kind of bums me out that I'm not gonna find it as much because I love to like score pieces that I used to own and I donated over the years. Next up, this is just a Torrid sweater. Now the weird thing about this Torrid sweater, this is 100% cotton. That's not the weird part. The weird part is that this sweater is a 00. So a Torrid 00 is basically a woman's medium to large. So this is probably like a 12 to 14 sweater. And I think a lot of people just generally associate the brand Torrid with extended sizing. I was concerned that this wouldn't actually sell as easily as other like brands of this same size range. I sold this sweater for $15 and I picked it up at the bins. I always pick up Torrid if it's in good shape. I tend to go for animal prints, boho style tops. I have a kind of jersey knit blazer in my closet right now that I got at the bins that I don't want to say is just sitting there because I just got it a few weeks ago, but it's, you know, not really getting much action. So we'll see. I tend to do better with things like flannels, floral prints. It really just depends. So $15, and I have to admit, I love either a 100% cotton sweater or a 100% wool sweater. Like that is just for sure. All right, back to the butterfly shirt. So I was saying it just had like little marks on it from like, I have a 20-year-old washing machine, if you can believe it. Knock on wood. And it just had some of like the lint on this because I didn't dry this, so it had some lint dried onto it from when I washed it. So this shirt, the brand is called King James. It's just such a super fun pattern and vibrant. It's got spring written all over it, and I got this at my Honey Hole. I want to say I paid $5 for it. I had it up in my closet for, my goodness, maybe $32. I had gotten a couple of much lower offers on this, and I will tell you, it was my mood today. The person who made the offer of $14 to me just happened to hit my mood right, because I can tell you there's no way I would have taken $14 for this like 24 hours ago. I'm just like, you know what? $14 sold. I just like, I'm just ready for things to be moving in my closet. So that's where I'm at right now. Honestly, it's because my washi tape peeled off. I don't like that. It's not sticking right now. honestly, I think part of it is I love sourcing. Don't we all? And so I want to be selling enough things that I can go outsourcing and really not feel any guilt. And the next items I am not going to package, but I'm going to share what I sold. So the first item is this amazing, this is called Roseville. This is a stoneware pitcher, cobalt blue stripe. I actually got this at the bins, and when I got it at the bins, it had like one of those styrofoam blocks in it, and it had tons of flowers glued to it, but I was like, ooh, what's that? Roseville. So I took it, I pulled all the junk out of it, and I didn't pay for any of the junk. I left it at the bins, and I just bought this. I am always amazed when I buy something at the bins and it is in such lovely condition and doesn't get chipped or cracked or breaked. I mean, it's like such a blessing to like rescue an item like this from the bins because people are so rough. This will be going in a large box, and when I ship ceramic items, I wrap them in bubble wrap and I tape them. And then imagine that item being sandwiched in the middle of the box. So I don't want any of the edges touching. I want lots of padding. I would say styrofoam, like peanuts, but I don't use those. So there's gonna be lots of padding. Then there's gonna be this bubble wrapped pitcher in the middle, and then there's gonna be more bubble wrap, and then I'm gonna close it and send it out. Oddly enough, I sent out an offer on these, which is kind of like the little baby. This is another Roseville label. And it's not the black like you just saw. This is just Roseville, Ohio, and it's more of like a stamp. It matches the other stuff. This is a sugar bowl with no lid, and this is a creamer. This has like a little flower detail, whereas the other one was just two stripes. So I'm also sending these out, but to a different buyer. So all the Roseville is gone from my closet. I have these moments of weakness when I see really special items at the bins or thrifting like Roseville. I want to buy it and I want to sell it, but I will be very honest with you, I hate shipping it. It's just such a risk. I worry about how it's going to arrive. If it breaks, you can't replace this. Like this is I don't want to say one of a kind because it's not, but these items are like 50, 60 years old and it's so much pressure. So I have really tried to suppress and let go of my desire to rescue these items unless I want to use them in my home. These are a pair of Clarks and someone offered me $20 for them. They're just loafers. They're super nice. Like these are in unworn, almost perfect condition. I had them in my closet for $42 and I accepted a $20 offer. So when I say anything goes today, I mean anything goes. I want stuff gone because I want to go out and buy new stuff. The next item I got these at so these were from the bins. I wouldn't pick up Clarks at retail pricing, like retail thrift store pricing. The next item I got was a pair of these Skechers. These are modeled after a type of shoe that became very popular about 5 years ago. I can't remember the brand, but you know, Skechers does knockoffs of everything that's popular. I sold these for 12 bucks. By Skechers. Only pair of Skechers I've ever picked up. By Skechers. I don't think I'll be buying any in the future. And that's it. I have approximately 15 minutes to get to my post office. So I hope everyone is having a great day. Louie, come here. Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, and let's see if Lou Boy will say hi. I don't have a hat on today for him to try to bite. Hi. Can you say hi? Yeah, you're so happy. He's actually patiently waiting for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, you do, don't you? So those are my sales for the last 24 hours. And I'll tell you, it feels good to take $12 offers, to take $20 offers, and just move items in your closet. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy whatever day it is when you're watching this. And I have a special shout out. Hi, Mom. I have taught my mom how to click on the link when I text it to her. And so now my mom watches my videos. We love you. Bye. I grabbed my laundry basket because I'm racing the clock right now to get all of these out. So I am rushing to the post office. Didn't have time to grab my Poshmark tote. We're out of here. Yay, bye.